Welcome again to our 32nd annual Brown Robe Benefit. My name is Father John Lager. I am your host tonight, and literally is a true joy and a great gift to be with you. This evening is especially meaningful to me since I had the privilege, you can't believe this, I know, 32 years ago to begin this event. What a blessing. And to our volunteers and staff, and of course all of you, what a blessing it is to see how far this mission has grown. And now each of you continues to help us to carry this forward. To all of you gathered here in the room, and to those tuning in from around the country, and especially those in the comfort of your homes and in other parts of our province, our friends at satellite areas, we are so honored by your presence and your continued support. Tonight, we come together as one community, united by our faith in Christ, by the generosity of so many friends and family, and above all, through the spirit of the Capuchins. Now, I'd like you to turn your attention to those gathered at our various satellite sites. There will be 4 satellite sites, basically the areas where we serve in our province. First, I'd like to introduce Father Charles Prolifka, who is in Lawrence, Kansas, at the Eldridge Hotel. Father Charles and guests, welcome to the Brown Robe Benefit.
We have many here from Lawrence, and welcome to all of you who are here, but welcome all in Denver. Don't forget, there are some Wichita people in Denver who traveled all the way from Wichita to Denver in order to find out how this works, so that next year, we can have a satellite in Wichita. So
okay.
This is the group in Lawrence, Kansas. We are Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs fans. So I just wanted to make sure that Jude, who had something before, that Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs are important too, okay? Welcome, all you guys here, and it's nice to be with everybody in Denver. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. I'd like to now introduce our brother Jose Barrasco and our guests from San Antonio, Texas, at our St. Lawrence of Brindisi Friary. They're out in the backyard. So Brother Jose and guests, welcome to the Brown Robe.
Thank you, everyone. We are very excited to be celebrating and tuning in from San Antonio, Texas, the best state, Texas, and we're here to gather with you guys in fellowship and prayer.
Thank you so much. Our next satellite site is down at Our Lady of Guadalupe Shrine in Colorado Springs. Father Frank Grinko, thank you so much for your guests joining us. What a great crowd.
I have been given great hope over the past few years in Colorado Springs from people like we have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So great to see you all. And last but not least, I'd like to introduce Father Curtis Carlson, who is the guardian at St. Fidelis Friary at the Cathedral of the Plains in Victoria, Kansas. Father Curtis and family, welcome.
Best folks in Ellis County. We're here at St. Fidelis Friary. This is our second year to host the event here in our own home. And we've had people that were very creative in putting together the decorations. We had a good meal. We're giving away some gifts, and we're participating in the auction.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. My friends, we have an incredible evening for you planned, and please be sure to stay until the very end of the program, because we will have some drawings of winners for the Road to Rome raffle, the early bird prize, where one lucky person will win airfare and a 7-night stay at the exclusive Sandos Finisterre Resort in Cabo San Lucas. In addition to this, the winners of the Beat the Dealer will also be announced, but you must be present here to win. And we will close the event, as we always do at our Brown Robe benefits, with the Capuchin's treasured hymn to the Blessed Mother called the Ultima. And for those who are with us in person tonight, following at the close of the program, my friends, the party continues with a great gift of music and dancing by Tunisia. God bless. Before we get started, I'd like to give you some housekeeping items that we should be aware of. First of all, to our virtual guests, the online silent auction is now closed. Items only will be available for pickup in Colorado Springs, in Lawrence, Kansas, and Victoria, Kansas, next Saturday, October the 4th. If you live in Denver, you can come by our office during regular business hours to pick up your items. If you are here with us this evening, you will be able to pick up your items before you leave tonight. And if you live outside of these areas we mentioned, our team will be reaching out to you so that we can make arrangements for delivery. My friends, the amazing wonders of a hybrid event is that we are able to connect in real time. That means that during the live auction and paddle raiser, we will be open to the world. If you are not in the room with us this night and would like to participate with us and in the live auction, please call this number, 720-693-6703, and a proxy bidder will be happy to bid on your behalf. And again, that number is 720-693-6703. It is the next best thing to being here in this room with all of us tonight. Now, I'd like to ask us to recognize those generous supporters who helped make this evening possible. We're again blessed to have a record number of 6 presenting sponsors for the 3rd consecutive year. We'd like to begin by recognizing our sponsors, so I ask that you please hold your applause until we finish the group. First, the Zacchaeus Promise presenting sponsors: Ann Mailer, Greg and Paula Kostelecki, Mission Yokert, Roy and Sue Jackson, the Routson Family Foundation, and St. John Paul the Great Catholic High School. In the footsteps of St. Francis sponsorship, the Diocese of Colorado Springs, and John and Beth Eberly. Our partners with St. Padre Pio, Bob and Mary Miller, Catholic Charities and Community Services, Corky Thompson, Fidelis Catholic Credit Union, John and Florence Fortune Family Foundation, Francine Hesterman, Mother Cabrini Shrine, Olinger Mortuaries and Cemeteries, Paul and Chris Duncan, St. Thomas More Catholic Church, and the Tim Roth Foundation. Our Instrument of Peace sponsors, the Archdiocese of Denver, Brian and Kim Raber, Chris and Bonnie Lang, Chris and Patty Hawley, Craters and Freighters in loving memory of Joan Moran and Ron Schmitz, Don and Sandra Stevenson, the Gherkins Religious Supplies, John and Beth Eberly, John Allen and Sue Roth Allen, the Schreivogel family, the Spirit of Christ Catholic Community, and St. Michael the Archangel Catholic Parish in Aurora. Thanks to you, all you who are our incredible sponsors. We have a special thank you for tonight's generous donors who have underwritten this evening. Barb Lewis, Rick and Denise Boselli, Andy and Barbara Light, and Bill and Paula Robe, and the Blanchard Family Winery for their faithful partnership. Let us give them also a hand of applause. Friends, in discerning tonight's theme for this year's gala, we reflected on how the friars are to embody the charism of St. Francis in the modern world. We as friars are to examine the signs of the times and confront the challenges of the contemporary society we live in. Today, as you know, our country and our world seems hopelessly divided. We are told that those who think differently than us are our enemies. We are led to believe that the advancement of technology and will inevitably hasten our own self-destruction. The enemy of our salvation assures us that there is no hope, and so many people today believe that lie. The Church also recognizes this reality, and I think Pope Francis has given us this great Jubilee year of hope, reminding each of us that we are pilgrims of hope. So our mission today is to be heralds of this certain hope to everyone we meet, especially the poor and those who need our help. It is only through the support of our friends and benefactors and family like yourselves that we can bear light where so few wish to go today. And your generosity is essential in forming our young men eager to call and answer the needs of those we serve. I now invite you, my friends, to turn your attention to the screen for our first video production.
For over 900,000 years, men have braved the brutal, battering waves of the world's oceans, seeking safe passage through Mother Nature's most destructive force. The ocean floor bears witness to the lethal dangers of sea voyage, as thousands of shipwrecks lay half buried in their watery graves. As pilgrims and exiles in this world, Christians are also set upon a path fraught with peril, bearing a cross through the somber shadows of the valley of death. And just as the mariner searches desperately through the blackness of night for that shining beacon of the lighthouse, so too the one light and safety of the Christian people is Christ himself. After a long day feeding the multitudes under the blistering Middle East sun, Jesus sent his disciples ahead of him by boat across the vast waters of the Sea of Galilee, knowing full well what lay in wait. As the last rays of dusk fell beneath the distant hills of the Golan Heights, utter night fell upon their little boat, and suddenly a squall thrust upon them across the water's face, spinning the boat in desperate confusion. Lightning split the sky overhead as rain came crashing down like a sheet of nails. The disciples cried out in desperation. They could see nothing through the sea's savage assault. And then he was there. Suddenly, standing upon the waters, standing in the midst of their storm, and he asked them, "Why are you afraid? I am." With a word of command, the winds vanished, and the water became sleek as a sheet of glass. Utter calm prevailed. In the midst of that disastrous darkness, Jesus Christ was their one and only light, their one herald of hope. In his own time, St. Francis of Assisi embodied the light of Christ, shining in the darkness, a herald of hope for people crushed beneath the gloom of life's sufferings. Wherever the black clouds of despair threatened to crash down upon the people of God, Francis stood up like a radiant beacon, proclaiming the love of Jesus crucified, preaching a light of hope that beat back the shadows of every assault. In our time, the Capuchins strive to remain faithful to the charism of Francis of Assisi, standing upon the shores of secularism and division, perched upon the rocks of suffering and hopelessness, and proclaiming a light which the darkness may never overcome. Today, too, the Capuchins brave the dark waters where hope often falters. The prisons, the hospitals, the cruel city streets. And today, too, they proclaim the light of Jesus crucified, standing witness with their forebears as heralds of a hope that never disappoints.
I'm sorry, I'm not very tall. Good evening, everyone. To those I have not met yet, my name is Brother Jude. Tonight, we're about to toast two very important people who are with us with confident hope in spirit tonight. Earlier this year, we lost a treasured member of our extended Capuchin family. Joan Moran's journey with the Brown Robe benefit began in 2003 when her lifetime friend, also the belated and deceased Janie Smith, one of the founding chair members, invited her to join the committee. Their friendship stretched back to birth, and Janie's invitation opened a door Joan could have never imagined, working with the friars. What began as a favor to a friend grew into a lifelong commitment of service and love for the Capuchin charism and our ministries. For more than 20 years, Joan poured her time, her energy, her creativity, and her heart into these events, making her one of the longest-serving committee members in its history. One notable thing about her is she had a unique beauty. She defied age with her quick humor and her impeccable style, always poised and immaculately put together, even when she was working in the really hot kitchen in the friary. That's why most of us look pretty disheveled. It was Joan's enduring faith, her love to her family, her treasured friendships, and her unwavering devotion to the Capuchin charism that truly showed her beauty. Her spirit and influence are woven into our story, and her presence will always remain forever as a part of the Brown Robe benefit. Tonight, with grateful hearts, please join me and Joan's family who are with us tonight. Where are you? In raising a glass, thank you, Joan, for your love and for your witness. May the Lord bless you. May he also give you, a good and faithful servant, eternal joy. Amen.
Good evening, good people. Tonight, we also applaud Father Michael Sushnicki, who left for our Father's house on February the 20th, 2 days short of his being a professed Capuchin for 65 years. He was 86. Mike's own telling of his age seldom corresponded with reality. He subtly made light of his abundant life and accomplishments. But countless others were quick to tell how he changed their lives, remembering him as an incredibly selfless and compassionate man with a heart of gold and a delightful sense of humor. Someone daunted by the Polish surname once called him Father Michael such a nice guy. Actually, he was so much more than just a nice guy. He was a saintly friar with a truly apostolic heart. His very presence aroused peacefulness and joy all around. After 25 years as a friar, Michael went back to school to become a priest. He immediately fell in love with the unique gift God gave him to absolve sins. And later, after 25 years of humble, kind-hearted service at Samaritan House, he told parishes all over Denver he was now more available for confessional service, and then went out daily, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, to offer himself as a tender missionary of mercy and herald of hope. Father usually stations himself at the brown robe name tag table to greet you and thank you for coming. Then he silently slipped away, went home to a saintly life of prayer and penance at the friary, while the rest of us went on celebrating our gala. We truly miss him tonight, but are eternally grateful for his years among us. So please raise your goblet and join me in a triple cheer for Father Michael, such a nice guy. Hip, hip, hooray! Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Jude. Thank you, Father Blaine, for giving us this opportunity to toast these wonderful individuals. On a side note, my friends, you need to know that if you were not able to buy one of Father Michael's fantasy-filled booklets in the silent auction, you will still get a chance to do so at checkout if you'd like. We hope you are enjoying this delicious meal in the company of so many beloved friends, and we would ask you now to turn your attention to the screen once again. As Christ was sitting down at the Last Supper before he died, he sensed the hopelessness weighing upon his disciples, and he assured them with these words, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God, trust also in me." And in the face of the cross, Jesus was inviting his disciples to a new hope that was stronger than death, and death that could not conquer it, a hope that never disappoints. As you will see in a moment, this message of hope is needed now more than ever than we can see now in our world. The poor, longing for a glimmer of hope, are all around us. Never has the need for being a herald of hope more greater than what we are seeing today. And we invite you now to turn your attention to the screen for our next video presentation.
I got a call from a parishioner when I was in Colorado Springs, and she called me on the phone. She called the office, and she said, "Father, my mother is dying. My mother is dying, and she's here in the house, and she's waiting for you. She's waiting for Jesus."
So a few years back, I was headed down to Colorado Springs. I stopped at a 7-Eleven to grab a drink and a snack and noticed there was a young man who was homeless sitting out in the front with his dog. I asked his name, we talked a little, and even prayed together right there on the sidewalk. Before I left, I picked up some food and a drink for him and something for his dog too. Then I went on my merry way.
About a month ago, I celebrated a memorial mass for a young girl that used to be in our youth group. She had died in a car accident when she was 19. She wasn't wearing her seatbelt.
So when I was stationed in Washington, D.C., I was teaching RCIC, which is young people who are joining the Catholic Church. And I had been kind of building up to this period after we called mystagogy, and it's where we come back. And now that they have the power of the Holy Spirit, we can go even deeper into the scriptures. And I had them all share why they came back.
I get in the house, and she takes me to her room, and I walked in, right, and I can see Maria, we'll call her Maria. She's kind of laying there. Her eyes are glazed over. The signs of death are all there, and it's close. And so I did the anointing, and I remember at the end of it, she smiled. She kind of had this grin.
So it was years later, I was helping out at a parish retreat, and we stopped at another gas station. And while I was waiting in the parking lot for the youth, a Harley pulled in and parked right in front of me. And the rider just stared at me, then took off his helmet. And I noticed his eyes were filled with tears. And he asked me, "Do you remember me?"
And I remember when I celebrated the funeral, holding back my own tears because I knew this girl and I knew the light that was in her. And suddenly, she was gone from her family, gone from her mother, gone from her sisters. And so celebrating this memorial mass for her a month ago, I wanted to try to bring peace to her mother because I saw that her mother was still in so much distress. So one of the things I spoke about is that her daughter during her life had encountered Christ through the church, through our youth group, through our mission trips.
And I called on one kid who was 11 years old, and he said, "Brother, I'm here because before your teaching, I was bored. My life didn't really have much purpose. I just kind of went to school. I didn't really like school. But even more than that, brother, I used to struggle with pornography a lot. And then you told me about the rosary, and you told me about Jesus and how he helps us. And I've been praying the rosary every day for 312 days. And I no longer have that sin."
And I kissed her on the forehead, and I had to brush her hair, and I said, "Maria, you can go now. You can go see Jesus." And I said, "Say hi to him for me," And then I left the house. And I get in the car, and I drove down the street. As soon as I hit the stop sign, I get another phone call, and it's the daughter. And she says, "Father, my mother just passed away."
Got nervous at first and was like, "No, I don't remember you." But he gave me a big hug and he said, "I hope you remember me because you were the friar that prayed with me, chatted with me, and were so kind to me. You even gave me that sandwich for me and my dog at that 7-Eleven down the street a few years ago." That's when I remembered who he was. He shared that after that encounter and after that moment of kindness, he got the help that he needed. He was living in an apartment, was doing really well, and he told me that our conversation and prayer had inspired him and had given him hope to get back on his feet again.
And that even though her daughter was gone, her daughter had gone to Jesus Christ. She had gone to that beacon of hope, that shining light where we're all headed. And so she had peace in her heart. She was able to finally smile.
My friends, your support is very much the heart of our ministries, and you know why we're here. To form Capuchin men for a lifetime of service to bring the gospel to those who are most in need. With rising costs, the mission has never been more urgent. And so tonight, as part of that mission, it's our privilege to introduce to you a new friend to the stage. When we learned that our longtime auctioneer was unable to join us this evening, we searched far and wide, literally, from coast to coast, looking for the perfect fit, and we believe that we have found him. A professional auctioneer since 1992, Sean Endicott brings over 30 years of experience and a passion for making every event exceptional. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Sean Endicott of Benefit Auctioneers from Los Angeles, California. Welcome, Sean.
All right, good evening, ladies, and thank you, Father, so much for that beautiful introduction. Ladies, how is everybody doing tonight? I just want to say hello. I hope everybody's having an amazing time, and I know I am. And I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely filled with the Holy Spirit tonight, and I am excited to get this live auction underway, okay? But before I do, I just want to say a quick introduction to our friends and our family joining us from around the country, all right? So hello, we will do our best, very best, to make sure all your bids get captured. We're bidding from the back of the room. My guy Rick down here, he will be capturing those bids, so we don't want anybody to go unnoticed, okay? All right, like Father said, my name is Sean Endicott. I am a full-time working professional auctioneer. This is what I do full-time. We do over 70, 80 to 100 events a year throughout the country, and I'm just really excited to be here with you this evening. Okay, I'm going to come down on the floor because this is where I work the best, and I'm going to introduce my team before we get underway. Stay away from the speakers. Here we go. Okay, working on this side of the room, ladies and gentlemen, please can you give a big warm welcome to Mr. Charlie Yarish right here. All right. He will be your best friend for the next 15, 20, or 30 minutes or so. By the way, you are in good hands tonight. He is a world champion ringman, okay? So you're in good hands. All right, over on this side over here. Yes. Say hello to Mr. Rick Flores on this side of the room, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to be your best friend for the next 15, 20, 30 minutes or so. All right? And at this time, before I start our live auction, everybody should be in possession of a bid number. It is that yellow number on your table. All right? Everybody take that yellow number out from your table. And I want you to hold it up high and proud right now. All right? Wave it around. See how good that feels, huh? You know why it feels so good? Because it hasn't cost you a dime yet. All right, you're bidding for free. That sounds much better, thank you. Right now, you are bidding for free, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that is how I want you to bid. That's how I want you to buy at tonight's auction. All right, whatever they're doing on storage wars, tugging into the ears, yelling and screaming, winking eyes, I don't recognize that. I only recognize bid numbers, high and proud for the Capuchins tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now, with that, I think we are ready to go. There it is. All right. That just cost you $1 million. I hope you're okay. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first almost live auction item is our annual Capuchin Christmas celebration. Okay. This is at Baldoria on the Water in Lakewood. It is December 11th from 6 to 9. Appetizers, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, wine will be served, and you will be surrounded with the Christmas spirit. It is $125 a person. All you do is you hold up your number high and proud for the Capuchins, and I will come around and I will collect that number, and it will be recorded, and you will be on your way to the Christmas celebration, okay? All right, I'm going to start on this side of the room. If you want to get into, okay, I'm going to start right here because you know what? You're the first one up right here. We're going to go with 303. Is that times 4? Is that? Oh, sorry, 331. I was looking at the wrong number. Okay, 331 times 4. 303 times 2. 267 times 2. 192 times 2. All right. Number 345 times 2. Number 270, is that times 5? 270 times 5. All right, as I work my way around, I'm going to come, just keep your numbers up till I come around. Okay, this is 133, and that is times 2. Thank you. 136 times 2. Number 291 times 4. 131 times 2. 231 times 2. 332 times 2. Number 310 times 2, all right? And that's 5001 times 2. Thank you. Hold on, let me collect this table right here. Number 282, 1. 297 times 4. 447 times 2. 147 times 2, all right? 158 times 2, thank you. Man, you guys are making my job so easy, I can't even tell you. 475 times 3. 429, one time, thank you. 446 times 2. Okay, are we done with this side over here? Okay, number 466 times 3. Thank you. All right. All right, now I'm coming around to this side of the room, everybody. 191 times 2. 283. 283 times 10. Bringing the whole block, aren't you? I appreciate that. All right. All right, number 215 times 2. 361 times 2. 188 times 2, thank you. 187 times 2. 186 times 2. 185 times 2. 388 once. 376 times 2. Got it. 252 times 2. We good? Okay. 107 times 2. All right. Number 200 times 4. Number 2, how did I miss you? I just walked by, I apologize. 244 times 2. Okay. You've been waiting so patiently, I thank you. 181 times 2, all right? Okay, I'm working my way, Charlie. I got you, Charlie. Don't worry about a thing. I don't want anybody to miss out. 197 times 3. 197 times 3. 428. 428 times 10. Bless you. Man, is that the whole table? That's the whole table. 455 times 2. Thank you, Corky. Amazing. All right. 317 times 2. 295 times 1. Okay, I didn't miss anybody, did I? We might have missed one over here. 450 times 5. All right. Okay, before I move on, did I miss anybody? All right, I'm going to give you a last and final call, last chance. Before we move on, we've got 5 fantastic live auction items. Like I said, we're fired up, we're ready to go, and let's go. All right. First live, is everybody ready for our live auction? Yes, sir. All right, one more time. Is everybody ready for our live auction? Because we're about ready to, yeah, that's much better. We're going to have a lot of fun right now. We're going to come together as a family, and we're going to raise a lot of money. Okay, our first live auction item, ladies and gentlemen, it is Disney Days and Poolside Nights. That's right. Absolutely stunning home in Florida. This is a Florida retreat, sleeps 16 people, ladies and gentlemen. It is at Champions Gate. It is an 8-bedroom and 6-bathroom home. Stunning, stunning home, ladies and gentlemen. Close to Disney World, close to Universal Studios, also close to SeaWorld. So whatever your fancy is, and it is a 1 week of fun, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Also includes a $1,000 travel voucher. And I want to say thank you to Paul and Chris Duncan. Where are you, Paul and Chris? Where's Osvaldo Aragon or Osvaldo? Okay. Well, thank you, guys. Our first live auction item, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun. Here we go. Who wants to start the bidding tonight at $1,000? Thank you. Who get $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000? I got $5,000 here. Who gives $6,000, ladies and gentlemen? $5,000 on the buy. Who gives $6,000 here going once? I'll take $5,500. $5,500 is here. Got it. Thank you. $6,000 to you, ma'am. I got 55. I recognize him here. 5,500. $6,000. $6,000 to you. I got 5,500. $6,000. 6,500. $7,000. 7,000. 7,500. I got 7,000 into the buy. Who gets $7,500 here? 7,500. Got it. $8,000. $8,000, $8,500, $8,000 is here now. Who gave $8,500 here going once? Thank you, sir. $9,000 to you. $9,000, yes. $9,000. $10,000. $10,500. I'm at $10,000. It'll the Miami who get $10,500 here going once. Don't let him scare you. It's okay. It's only money, all right? I got 10,000 bid, 10,005, last call. Fair warning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at 10,000 into the Miami who get $10,500 here, last call. Let's give a round of applause to all of our bidders tonight. Sold $10,000, congratulations. Bidder number is 154, 154. All right. Next live auction item, ladies and gentlemen, it is, now, this is for the ultimate Colorado sports fan, all right? We're going to call this the Mile High Experience, ladies and gentlemen, VIP sports experience, only exclusive seats we're offering tonight. You're going to get Colorado Avalanche versus Canucks on December 2nd on the glass, with Lexus Club access. You're going to get Nuggets, center court, front row, royalty seats, 2 seats, with VIP parking. And also, where are our Broncos fans tonight? Yeah. Broncos versus Chiefs, November 16th on the 50-yard line. You're going to get a $500 credit towards anything you want on these games. Where's Terrence Kane, Rick and Norma? Where's Rick and Norma and Terrence Kane? You guys here tonight? Because those are our donors, and I want to say thank you, guys. This is a ultimate exclusive package, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the bidding for $500, and let's go. $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 is here, $2,500, $3,000 to bid, $3,500, $4,000, $4,500, $5,000, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at $4,500 is here now. Who get $5,000 here going once? $5,000 here, got it. $5,500 to you, thank you. $6,000 to you. I get $5,500 is here. Who gives $6,000? $6,000 here. $6,500. $7,000. $7,500. I'm at $7,000. $75,000. $8,000. I get $8,000. $8,500. $9,000. $10,000. It's $10,000 on the Miami. Now, you can't even buy these tickets on StubHub. That's how rare they are, all right? And I've got 9,000 bid. Who wants to give 9,500? 9,500, got it. $10,000, thank you. $10,500, $10,500, $11,000. I get $10,000 who give $11,000 here once. $11,000, thank you. Now $11,500. Don't lose your turn. It's only $500 more dollars. Thank you. $12,000. $11,500. Who got $12,000 here once? $12,000. $12,500. She said, take that. $13,000. I get $12,500. You've told me no 3 times already. How am I supposed to believe you? Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you 1 second to marinate on it. All right. I don't want you to go home tonight and go, man, that auctioneer, I can't believe he sold me out. I got $12,500 asking $13,000 once, $13,000 twice. 13,000 on the big 13. Last call. I appreciate what you did. Thank you for your generosity and support tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. It is sold $12,500. What was that number? 466. 466. Congratulations. Enjoy all the sporting events. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next live auction item. This is a Cajun feast with Provincial Minister Father David. Huh? Where's Father David? Oh, he was sitting right here. I saw him up front. How are you, Father? It's good to see you again. You want to say anything about this feast?
You can say whatever you want. I can say whatever I want. No, you know, I'm originally from New Orleans, Colorado, New Orleans, Louisiana, and I like to cook, and I like Cajun. So, if you like shrimp, if you like the beignets for dessert, you like, almost anything. Anyway, I'm happy to be able to do this.
Well, thank you for doing it. And you know what? You're right. The spices are the most important thing, right? Okay. Cajun feast with Father David, up to 20 guests at the Friary. Shrimp, smoky sausage, seasonal vegetables in a savory broth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the bidding again. Let's start it for $500 and let's go. Thank you. $1,000, $1,500, $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, at $3,000, $3,500. Thank you. $4,000 to bid at $4,500. I got $4,000 on the buy bid. Who got $4,500 here going once? I got $4,000 bid. Who got $4,500 going twice, ladies and gentlemen? $4,000 is bid. This is for 20 people. This isn't for 2 or 3 people. This is for 20 people. $4,500. Thank you, sir. $5,000 to you. I bet $4,500 is here now. Who got $5,000 on the buy here going once? $4,500 is up front. You're right. That is a lot of gumbo. I don't know who just said that, but you are correct. $4,500 is here. $5,000 once. $5,000 twice. If $4,500 is here now, who can $5,000? Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm going to break it down. I'll take $4,750 one time. $4,500 is here. $4,750. I didn't forget about you guys over here. All right, I didn't forget. $4,750. $4,750 once. $4,750 twice. I got $4,500 is here. $4,750 here. Well, hold on. $4,750 up front. Got it. $5,000. $5,000. $5,000. Maybe. $5,000. Got it. $5,250. $5,250. $5,000 on the back. $5,250. $5,500. $5,500. $850. $250. $5,500 here. Hold on. I know. I don't want to cause any arguments. How about, can we close it at $5,000 each and maybe do it twice? Is that a possibility? And you know, because of Luke, he gave me that idea. I just want to say thank you, Luke, all right? Guess what? Sold $5,000, and I'm going to save you $250. Sold $5,000, $196. And $283, and we just raised $10,000, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right, now, when Gina told me about this live auction item, I thought, so let's go to the next one. Go to the next one, the lighthouse, all right? So I can't even imagine how exclusive this lighthouse package is. All right. Now, this is a lighthouse escape on the Mendocino coast, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 4-night stay in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom studio house. Now, you're going to stay at the foot of the lighthouse. Now, this is where it gets great. You have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for a private dinner at the top of the lighthouse by one of the region's top farm-to-table chefs. right? So now you understand. When Gina told me about this package, I was absolutely astounded, right? Ladies and gentlemen, only offered here tonight. Let's start the bidding for $1,000 and let's go. Thank you. $1,500 is here. $2,000. $2,500. $3,000 is here. $3,500. $4,000. $4,500. Let's see, $4,500. $5,000. At $5,000, it'll buy here. $5,000. At $5,000, now I only have one package. $5,000. $5,500. $6,000. $6,500. $7,000. It's $7,000. It'll be here. $65,000. $7,000 once. $7,000 twice. It's $7,000. Got it. $7,500. I get $7,000. It'll buy me. Who gets $7,500 here once? I got $7,000 bid. That's you. Don't raise your own bid. My auctioneer ethics will not allow me to take your bid twice, okay? $7,000 is here. $7,500 once. Thank you, sir. $8,000. Now you can bid. $8,000. It's $7,500. $8,000 here going once. $8,000 going twice, ladies and gentlemen. It's $7,500 is here. $8,000 here. Last and final call. All right. Guess what? Wait, is he still bidding? No, is he still bidding over here? Oh, he's saying no? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our winner tonight. Sold $7,500. Thank you. Bidder number is 200, Liz. Number 200. Next live auction. Oh, my. It just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? This is Madrid to Barcelona with Father David. This is a 10-day dream vacation to Spain, 4-star accommodations. You will have 11 unforgettable days in Spain, visiting the most captivating cities. Father David will personally chauffeur you across the countryside. Now, it's only available for 3 couples, okay? I just want to remind you that. So it'll be an amazing trip. You were telling me about it earlier. You spent a lot of time in Spain, traveling through Spain. You know the countryside well. And this is an amazing opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. All right? $1,000 and let's go. Thank you. $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $3,500, $4,000 to bid, $4,500, $5,000, $55,000, $6,000, $65,000, $7,000, $75,000. It's $7,000 on the bid. Who gets $7,500? $7,500 here once. Thank you. $8,000. $7,500 is here. $8,000 here going. $8,000. Got it. $8,500 to you, sir. Thank you. $9,000 to you. $8,500 is here. $9,000. Now, they say this is up to $7,000 value. I think the time spent with Father David and his instruction and his knowledge of the countryside is worth way more than what we have bid right now. All right? $8,500 is bid. $9,000 once. $9,000. You're 9,000 now. You are. Yes, sir. You want to do it twice? Okay. Anybody else at 9,500? 9,500. $10,000. Okay. $10,000. Thank you. 10,500. So is that 10,000 times 2, right? Okay. Now hold on. I've got 10,000 times 2 over here. 10,500. We still have 4 people bidding. 10,500, 11,000, 11,000, 11,500, 11,500, 11,000 on the baby, 11,500, $11,500 here, 11,500, got it. $12,000, $12,000, 11,500 here, 12,000 on the baby, who get 12? Thank you. 12,500, 12,500, 12,500 here, 12,500 here, go. Are you all done? All done? All through $12,000? 11,500 here. Now hold on one second. Hey Charlie, I've got 3 packages. That's it. Now what was your last bid over here? What was your last bid over here? Okay, were you 10,500? Okay, hold on one second. You were, sir, you were 10,500 also, right? Okay, you were, but I'm going to back you up to 10-5, okay? I'm going to make it fair for everybody. Are you okay at 10-5? Do you want it one time, right? Would you want to go twice? Let me ask Father David if I can do 4 packages. Father David, can I do 4? I know you told me only 3, so it's a big ask. I'm going to sell it 4 times at 10-5. Okay, sold $10,500 to number 280. Now, Liz, this is going to be 10-5 times 2 to number 136. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Sold, and also 283 at 10-5. Now, I'm not very good at math. I know that's a lot of money. We just raised, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for all of our bidders, and I want to say thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, round of applause for all of our bidders. That's it for my live auction. I want to say thank you. And the Heralds of Hope theme is absolutely amazing. It is very touching, and I'm honored to be a part of the event tonight, all right? Now, I got one video to show real quick, and then I'll be right back, okay? So don't miss me too much. I'll be right back momentarily, okay?
In the times in which we live, there is a vast multitude of suffering people, languishing like ships lost at sea, searching desperately for a glimmer of hope amid the pitch darkness of their night. So many are tossed about by the waves of a meaningless secularism. Those living on the streets, those shut away in prisons, those dying alone in hospitals and nursing homes, are dashed against the rocks of a heart-rending loneliness, feeling unseen, unwanted, and unloved. Even those who come week after week to their parish church, clinging desperately to that boat that's ever battered by the waves of the world, they too are searching for some sure and certain beacon amid the gloom. Who will stand stalwart in the face of the storm, bearing this beautiful light of divine hope and heralding the same cry that fell from the lips of Christ? Do not be afraid. Be at peace. You are beloved of God. In this past year alone, our province has ordained 3 young men to the priesthood, 2 more to the diaconate, and witnessed the solemn profession of 6 young friars. In the coming year, we'll witness 2 additional ordinations. We continue to have young men at every level of formation. Over 60 young men will contact our vocation office this year alone, seeking to respond to the call of the Lord. These are the young men invited to stand upon the shores of tomorrow, bearing that shimmering light in the face of the storm. These are the men called to bear the beacon of God's hope, where countless souls are battered by waves of despair. They'll go to the prisoner, longing for that glimpse of compassion. They'll go to the man on the street, aching only to be seen. They'll go to the bed of the dying woman, desperate for light as the night approaches. They'll go into so many places nobody ever sees, heralding the hope that Jesus Christ is Lord, that no matter what they've done or who they are, they may share the light of His glory. Without your support, this would not be possible. Your friendship and collaboration in our Capuchin Carriage is essential in supporting our ministries and forming new men after the heart of St. Francis of Assisi. As we gather tonight, there are so many more souls still adrift in the storm, a vast multitude lost in the darkness and tossed by the tempest, yearning for a beacon to guide them home. And it's through your continued faith and generosity that we can be that light.
Well done videos. These videos are amazing. You guys, whew, amazing video. Whoever's producing these videos, excellent job. They are amazing. Okay. Heralds of Hope, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I have to tell you, This is our ass. This is our paddle raiser for the night, okay? We do have a $150,000 match for tonight, all right? Whatever we raise in here tonight, they will match that $150,000, and we're going to go, all right? So I'm going to ask one time, does anybody here tonight, can you give the $150,000 to match it, and you send me packing, send me home tonight, huh? $150,000. I know it's a lot of money, right? That's why I'm going to break it down for you tonight. Now, there is strength in numbers, and there is a lot of strength in this room tonight, and I can feel it. And so let's do this. Instead of me asking for $150,000, is there anybody tonight that can do? I know. I hope you're not laughing at me asking for $150,000. Okay. All right. Can anybody here tonight give $100,000 tonight, all right? Now, every little bit counts towards our match, and I think we need to raise over $450,000 tonight, right? And we're going to do it bit by bit, brick by brick tonight. We're going to build, okay? $100,000 is where I'm at. I know it's still a lot of money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll go to $50,000 tonight. How's that? Can anybody raise their number tonight for $50,000 and be our first donor at the $50,000 level? 50,000 right up front here. Thank you, ma'am. Number 311 for 50,000. Amazing. Put number up one more time. Yeah, that's a photo op right there, 100%. All right. Anybody else tonight that can do the 50,000? I know it's a lot of money. If you've been blessed and you can do the $50,000, please, I urge you now to hold your number up at the $50,000 level, all right? Like I said, I get it. It's a lot of money. I know you want to get to the dance floor, but it is my job to bring in as much money tonight humanly possible. So let's do this. Okay, how about 25? You know what? It would do me good to take this young lady's number tonight. Hold it up high and proud. Okay. Okay, $25,000. I'm going to start here. Thank you, sir. Number 406 for $25,000. Number 192 for $25,000. Thank you, sir. Anybody else tonight at the $25,000 level? See, giving is contagious, isn't it? Bidder number 270 for $25,000. Thank you. We are getting closer and closer. Like I said, brick by brick, we're going to do it. $25,000 last call. Fair warning, ladies and gentlemen, at the $25,000. Okay. You know what? We are still raising money on a Saturday night in downtown Denver. Let's give a round of applause to our donors tonight. Thank you. Now, that was $75,000 we just did, huh? Thank you. Okay. Let's go right to the $10,000 level. $10,000. Now, if you want to do more than $10,000, hold up your fingers. 11, 12, 13, 15. I will take, if you run out of fingers, borrow your neighbor's fingers. I'll take them all, okay? If you want to get 15, 17, 18,000, all right? But I'm going to ask for 10. $10,000, paddle up right now. I recognize a big supporter in our live auction. Thank you. Number 283 for 10,000. Number 273 for 10,000. Thank you, sir. We got number 200 at $10,000. Thank you. Is there anybody else tonight at 10? There we go. 466 for 10,000. All right. Like I said, we're still raising money. How am I doing? We doing okay? Oh, did I? Okay. My mistake. I must have missed the, hey, Liz, it's 373, not 273. My apologies. Yeah, right. What do you got, Charlie? 182, but I can see that one perfectly. Thank you, 182. But when they're right in front of me, I have issues, like apparently. Thank you for $10,000. Anybody else tonight at $10,000? I don't want anybody to miss out. I don't want anybody to be mad at the auctioneer when you go home tonight and say he missed my bid. I don't want to do that, okay? Every dollar counts. Every dollar is it. $10,000, last call. Once again, a round of applause with our $10,000 donors. Thank you. All right. Oh, man, look where we're at right now. 278. Okay. Next level of giving is $5,000, ladies and gentlemen, and hold them up high and proud until I'm going to start right here. No hesitation. Cliff, that's the way I like it. 269. Thank you. Number 250, thank you. Number 420, thank you, sir. Number 150, $5,000. We got Colorado Springs at $5,000. Thank you. 136, another 5,000. And thank you for your generous donations earlier too in our live auction. 136, is that right, for 5,000? Thank you. Okay, we're still raising money. I don't want to miss anybody on this side. All right, I'm going to move on. 257, Charlie, thank you. Number 257. 236, and you did a great job tonight bidding everybody up. I appreciate that. Okay, you know what? I like your style. That's what I was talking about earlier. 7,500 to number 214. Liz? 7,500, 214. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, anybody else tonight before I move on to our next level? And I know I'm asking a lot of applause tonight, but I want everybody to celebrate at every level. Whether you gave $100,000 or you're giving $100, I want everybody to celebrate the entire night, okay? Okay, our next level, ladies and gentlemen, is $1,000, right? And no hesitation, paddles up right here, number 312, number 114. Sorry about that. 114 for 2,000, Liz. 375. Number 190, number 207, number 133, I see you. We got 367, number 177, number 291. Hey, Liz, we're going to do $3,000 to number 332, all right? We're going to do $2,000 to number 447, 422, thank you, ma'am, 422. Oh, did I say? It was 2? So 447 times 2, right? Well, for 2,000, yep, for 2,000, thank you. All right, number 118, number 369, thank you. Now, I'm coming back to our friends from across the country. We got San Antonio, Texas. All right, that's 1,000, right? We got Lawrence, Kansas for 2,000. We got Colorado Springs for 4,000. And we got Victoria, Kansas for 7,000. Is that right? For 7,000. Woo! Man. Number 280 for 3,000. Thank you, Charlie. All right, I'm working my way around. All right, we got 331 for 1,000. 236 for 2,500. Thank you. Number 241, thank you. 274, 215, is that twice? 215 for 2,000. 285, thank you, 285. We got a lot of paddles up. Number 244, 185 for 3,000. 197, did I get you number 350? 350 for 1,000, thank you. 197, thank you, Ed, you've been great all night. 455, 228, 229, 424, 436, 181, and 348 for 3,000. Thank you. Okay, hey Liz, 436 was for 2,000, okay? Thank you. And I do see, I got you. And that's 169 for 2,000. All right. Did I get everybody? Okay. 191 for 1,000. Thank you, sir. Okay. I don't want anybody being angry at me when I leave tonight, okay? So if that's it, we're going to close the $1,000 bidding. And I want to thank, hold on. We're not done yet, Dennis. 441 for 1,000. Thank you. Anybody else tonight? Hang on. Hold on. 179. 299. And we got another one from Victoria, Kansas for 1,000. And we got 369 for 1,000. Thank you. What do you got, Charlie? Okay, I'll go over here first. 354 for 1,000. Thank you. 101 for 1,000. All right. All right. If that's it, I'll close it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your generosity. Again, round of applause for all of our $1,000 donors tonight. All right, ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. 433,000 is where we're at. All right. Okay, our next level of giving tonight is $500, ladies and gentlemen, okay? 500, start right here. Dennis at 380. Thank you. 284. 162, number 215, number 340, 379, 388, 298, 278. It's the $500 is where we're at, okay? Number 180, 292, 470, 365, 477, and is that 107 for 1,000? Is that right? 107 for 1,000. All right. 236. So is that 236, 500 each, or is that just one time? So 236 for 1,000. Thank you guys for your generosity. Thank you. Number 396. 396 for 1,000. Thank you. 477 for 2,000. All right. 231, 248, 105, 341, 144, 471, 315. Thank you for your patience with me, sir. Number 118, excuse me. And we got our friends from across the country, Victoria, Kansas, for 3,000. Oh, hold on. So it's 3 separate 500s from Victoria, Kansas, okay? And San Antonio, Texas, 3 separate 500s. Thank you. All right, what number is that? 474 for 500. Number 310, thank you. 131, yep, we're still at 500. Number 410, is that 410? Is that correct? Thank you, sir, for 500. All right, is that it at the $500 level? Once. All right. Number 116, thank you for 500. All right. Anybody else? Last call. Fair warning. All right. $467,000. Absolutely amazing. All right. I think this will be our last and final level, if I'm not mistaken. The $250 level, I think that is our last level. You have 500 from Colorado Springs? Oh, hold on. $5,000 from Colorado Springs. Woo! Thank you. Okay. $250, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start on this side again. 250 to number 367, 297, 412, 446, number 220, number 118, thank you. All right, $250, ladies and gentlemen. I'll work my way over here. Hey, Rick, make sure I don't miss anybody over here, please. Number 302 for 250. Number 137 for 250. 176, 487. Number 197, thank you. He did it again. Thank you, Ed. 209, 343. Look at this, it's the entire table over here. 199, 353, 183. All right. All right, here we go. 221 for 250, 485. Thank you. All right, we got San Antonio, Texas, and Colorado Springs. I see you guys back there. 299 for 250, 369 for 250. And what do we got from Colorado Springs? 250? 250 times 3, okay? And we got Victoria, Kansas, 250 times 4. All right, number 230 at 250. And you got one more from Colorado Springs, thank you. And one more from San Antonio, Texas, thank you. Now, did I miss anybody? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our paddle raiser. Did everybody have a good time tonight? I hope it didn't take up too much of your time. Like I said, it's been an honor. It's been a privilege to be your auctioneer tonight. I thank you for having us out. We're at $467,000 and 400. Absolutely amazing. All right. Once again, have an amazing evening. I'm going to turn it back over, and you guys have a great night. And thank you again for your generosity, your donations, and your time being with us tonight. Have a great night, everybody.
467.
Again, thank you so much for everyone. This has been an incredible night, and you have broken all records. This is, we've raised over $480,000 just for tonight to help offset the costs of our student friars. So thank you so much for your wonderful generosity. My friends, before we close out the evening, I'd like to give you another couple housekeeping items. For those dining with us this evening, if you participated in the in-person or online silent auction and have your receipt, you may go directly to the item pickup table after the program, and unless on your receipt there you have a red payment due stamp, in which then you will need to go to the cashier. If you don't have a receipt, please check the checkout table before picking up your items. And if you participated in the live auction or the cash ask, there is no need for you to wait in line for an updated receipt at the end of the evening. Every guest, you all, who participated tonight will receive a comprehensive receipt mailed to you later this week. Again, if you participated in the live action or the ask, no need to wait in line. A receipt will be mailed to you later this week. And if you've participated in the online silent auction, you are participating virtually around the country from one of our satellite locations, you will be able to pick up again your next Saturday your items that you purchased on October the 4th in Victoria, Kansas, and Lawrence, Kansas, and also in Colorado Springs. And if you live here in Denver and were not able to be with us this evening, you can pick up your items from our office during the regular business hours. So please visit brownrobe.com for pickup times and location. And now, my friends, it's a great excitement to introduce and announce to you the winners of the Beat the Dealer. And again, you must be present here to win. So, the first drawing is going to be for the portable hot tub. Now, I was told by one of the friars that they wanted that hot tub in their room, but I told them they were not allowed to purchase a ticket. So, let me draw this first winner for the portable hot tub, which is a value of about $500. All right, all of you need a hot tub in your room. The winner tonight is bidder 154, Suzanne Carrasco. Thank you very much. That might be a relative of Father Vinny, okay? Our second drawing tonight is for the Blanchard family wine cellar, which includes 2 cases of their fine wines and a personal wine tasting with the owners, please. It's been a long night, to select your wine. And the values of this is around $1,000. The winner of the wine, I have known a lot of people who would love this particular gift, is bidder 447, Greg Stewart. Do we have Greg here? Greg, can you raise your hand or let us know that you're here? Great. Super, Greg. The third drawing will be for the Blackstone Grill, and get this, a half a hog and a bottle of Whiskey Pig whiskey. So the value of this is $1,000. So the third prize goes to, I notice there's a lot more tickets in this bag. Bidder 254, Dennis Henson. Dennis, are you here? And lastly, and for our final drawing, is the hot air balloon ride for two by Fair Winds Hot Air Balloon Flights, and the value and a $500 gift card to the glamorous St. Julian's Hotel in Boulder. Our value is over $1,100. Who likes to do a little flight in the air? The bidder is 472, Mary Ann Walters. Thank you all so much. Mary Ann, you're climbing the skies, all right? And now the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to reveal the September early bird raffle prize of our Road to Rome raffle. Before we announce the name, just a quick favor I'd like to ask from all of you. Your friends and family have until December to buy more tickets for the next several raffles of our Road to Rome raffle. This raffle plays a vital role in bringing down our financial gaps. And come December, it could be for you or for someone you know, an opportunity to get a call that you have won the 10-day Italy dream vacation for four. And again, a huge thank you to those who have made this raffle possible. William and Sherry Welsh, Fun in the Sun Travel, Gloria Tuttle, Jerry and Deb Cable, and to Anna Van from Northwest Travel. So, the winner of the raffle tonight is Lisa Heaton. Congratulations, Lisa. I would now like to invite Father David up for some closing words and remarks. And I would like to also ask the friars to please now come forward to the stage so that we might continue our prayer for the evening with the singing of the Ultima.
So to all of you, whether you're here in Denver, in a satellite location, or attending virtually, thanks for believing enough in what we do and what we represent to support us. My special thanks goes out to all of our sponsors and several anonymous donors who contributed a substantial amount to this evening's cash ask. You know who you are, so thank you. I'm just wondering, how many people are here for the first time? If you stand up, okay. Yeah. Thank you. So thank you, because you'll be here next year too. Okay. No, thank you so much, because what this means is that all of the other people here have brought you here. And the most important thing we want as Capuchins is to share what we have with other people. So it's such a blessing to have you here. I know there's some people who have been here Has anybody been here 32 times? Yeah, there's a few people. Yeah, 32 times. Okay. So this would not be possible were it not for so many people. So our volunteers, especially Norma Rochford for her fearless leadership. I want to also give a big shout out to our faithful volunteers, Beverly and Bernie Zaromsky and Jeannie Regal, who are joining us virtually this evening. There's so many other volunteers. I feel really bad because I see you working all the time, and I try my best, but I can't keep up with you. There's so many really, really wonderful people here. The number of volunteers is wonderful. We have a wonderful staff. Of course, there's Gina. We want to thank Gina. And there's others on our staff, Patty Hawley, for Marie Clunin, Carolyn, who did a lot of work leading up to this, and now we have Kennedy, and on our staff, Father Joseph Elder, Father Joseph, Brother Mark, Deacon Hal. There's so many people who help us. Father John Lager, this is his 5th year as MC. We want to thank him. I think our new auctioneer did very well, so please give a round of applause to Sean Endicott and those who helped him and came with him. And I hope you have your calendars ready. October 17th, 2026. So next year, October 17th, 2026 is the 33rd annual Brown Robe benefit. So please put that on your calendar. So I hope you'll stay for the wonderful sounds of Tunisia. And now I invite the friars, please come on stage. It's better people can see you. The Ultima is a beautiful prayer to Mary. And we have the tradition of singing it first in Latin, which is the language of the church. Then we sing it in German because our province has its roots in Germany. We sing it in English so that everybody here will understand. And we sing it also in Spanish because this is the future of our ministry here and requires that we learn Spanish. We learn many languages because we need to announce Christ to the world. And now we pray this prayer asking Mary to be with us. Ultima in mortis ora, filium pro nobis ora, bona mortem impetra. Virgo Mater Domina, wenn wir mit dem Tod einstringen, wo's Maria uns beispringen, dass wir selig scheiden hin. Jungfrau Mutter Königin, when the shades of death are falling on thy Son in prayer calling, gain us alcánceme, Virgen Madre María. The Lord be with you. And with your spirit. May Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Don't go yet. There's time to dance if you want, but you're certainly free to go, but there's time to dance. Thank you very much.